The Marauders lost a big hitter in safety Gary Tillman, but returned starters Brian Nell and TJ Richardson. There's a number of players vying for starting positions, though.
I have a couple guys returning, Brian Nell. He was a starter last year. We lost Gary, some big shoes to fill, but I think we got some guys that are capable. We have some guys competing back there, and Danny Miller, TJ Richardson, Kyle Reeves, Nate Green. Those are all guys that on the back end and the safety position that have really they have some experience, but I think those guys can step in and fill some shoes along with Brian Nell.
For the Marauders to excel in the secondary, communication and not allowing big plays is vital. And Coach Aubrey Kelly says that it's a major goal for his group.
We want to play together. We want to communicate with each other. We want to make sure that we're always on the same page. We want to make sure that, we do our part on the back end, that no balls get behind us. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that, we're playing together as a unit and making sure that we do our part in the passing game, defending the deep ball.
At corner, Lou Brown is expected to cover the opposing team's top receiver. He's received high praise from both Coach Kelly and head coach Greg Colby. Any number of players could crack the lineup as the number 2 corner.
Well, Lou got a lot of experience last year, did a nice job. With him and Brian Nell, those guys give us some leadership back there. Also, we got some guys who've got some playing experience who played a major part last year in Austin Stein. He's got some game experience. Jamie Hoffman has got 3 years of playing experience and some starter experience. So we got some guys back there that can lead the group, and we got some good young guys who's got to get that game experience under their belt. We got some good new freshmen that are coming in and competing, pushing the upperclassmen. We got John Winder returning back. John is a former starter, 2-year starter, so that gives us some added depth, in the secondary.
One interesting addition to the secondary is 2011 starting quarterback Dan Miller. He's running with the safeties in camp. His understanding of the offensive side of the ball, physicality, and leadership makes him a perfect fit.
Well, Danny moving back over in secondary helps us quite a bit because he's a leader, having been a quarterback. He's going to be the quarterback on the defense, so he's got some experience. He knows what to recognize, having been on the offensive side of the ball. He's going to bring some very valuable experience for us on the back end and give us some good leadership back there because of his experience having played quarterback. In addition to him, we got Rashid Johnson also, who, sophomore, redshirt freshman, who's got a lot of athletic ability, that can help us. So that as a whole in the back end, we have some depth, and having Danny over, gives us that much more depth and guy who's played and some game experience on the other side that he can bring over to our side of the ball and help us quite a bit.